2025, the Soviet Union continues to expand in both military might and political influence.
Soviet Russia holds a commanding position in the future destiny of the world.
But it was the United States that held the secret to atomic power.
Mr. Truman declares we must have atomic control. The flags of freedom fly all over the world.
This superiority would be short-lived, however, as Stalin was already at work on a plan of his own. While searching for uranium on a tiny island off the southeast coast of the Soviet Union, Russian engineers discovered E-99, a powerful and unprecedented source of energy. Seeing an opportunity for further world domination, Stalin authorizes unlimited development funds to explore the capacities of the substance. Project Director Viktor Borisov establishes an island research station, Katorga 12. For his groundbreaking research, he receives the Order of Lenin. When Nikita Khrushchev succeeds Stalin, he accelerates the program, pressuring Borisov to begin field experiments. However, not only is E-99 capable of delivering unimagined power, it is also incredibly volatile. Yet Borisov is pressured to begin tests. The disaster has no known survivors. Moscow buries the installation, effectively wiping it from the map. 2010, a U.S. spy satellite flying over the area is blinded by a radiation surge. Fearing another Chernobyl, and suspicious of Moscow's secrecy, a reconnaissance mission over Katorga 12 is ordered by the Pentagon.
Send us forward for Neil, but that's a long one for me.
Spartan Team Titan 1 Actual, you are now entering Russian airspace. Proceed with caution.
Roger that, Titan 1. Continuing on this vector. ETA to target 3 minutes.
Must be scared shitless if they're willing to risk an international incident sending us in like this. Intel says this berg's been abandoned for 50 years. But you know what they say about military intelligence. So keep your head on a swivel.
Spartan Team, maintain present speed and heading.
Copy that, Titan 1.
You see that?
The Spartan 2-1, Spartan 2-1, we're reading a radiation spike on your vector.
Shit! It's an EMP!
Warhead! Warhead! Mayday! Mayday! We're going down!
This is Devlin 4-1. We were hit, goddammit, I repeat. We were hit. Titan 1 Actual here. What's your status, Captain?
It got punched out. Copter's down and we're scattered. Don't know how many KIAs yet. Over.
Satellite's got you about 30 clicks south of a radio tower. Get your team there, Captain. We're pulling you out.
Understood, sir. Spartan Team, if you copy, switch your comm gear to TAC 3. Meet up at the rally point.
The influx of new scientists and technicians to Katorga 12 has dwindled to nothing. Rumor has it that Dr. Borisov might become the new head of Katorga 12, but I doubt Moscow has much confidence in him. If only Dr. Demichev had died in the fire.
The threat from the west is ever present, and here on the isolated island of Katorga 12, we are fighting that threat. The glorious work...
The industrial docks are where supplies are brought in from the mainland. Hundreds of tons of equipment and material are offloaded here every day.
The answer to our hopes and dreams, the element E99. E99 is a rare element only found on Katorga 12.
By some miracle, you're alive and hearing this. Rally at the base of the radio tower we passed over before we got bounced. SNR's running carpool from there. Double time it. Move! Help! Help! For the love of God, please! Let me out!
Demichev, what happened? What did you do?
What did I do? Nothing. I almost died in there. Fortunately, he saved me.
The influx of new scientists and technicians to Katorga 12 has increased tenfold since Dr. Demichev went to Moscow. I have, so I'll make this quick. The Singularity exploded about 2 hours ago, killing hundreds of people. But spreading radiation is also having effects. It's mutating humans.
Titan 1 actual. Copy. For fuck's sake, someone copy back! Copy back and tell me things look a little south of normal, because I'm officially freaking out! Go in Section 8 here. I know it, damn it. Okay, eyes forward. Keep to the original directive. Continue to the radio tower.
If anyone should find this recording, please. Our children are hiding in a room at the top of the stairs. They only have a limited amount of food and water and won't be able to last for much longer. Please. They're so scared.
Titan 1, if you're receiving, I'm in what looks like a school, and there's some guy... Holy mother!
Dr. Demichev has told us the equipment they're installing at the school is safe, but I'm worried. I have a friend who works at one of the animal testing labs, and he told me E99 mutates living flesh.
Children, under your desks immediately and put your hands over your heads. Don't worry,
They make us all sit at assigned tables and force us to eat the food they put in front of us. We can't trade with
Damn, is it good to see you, Renko. If you hadn't come along, I'd be dead. Alright, we're supposed to meet up with SNR yesterday. Let's move up. sure a massive pillar of energy shooting into the sky wasn't mentioned in the mission briefing. This is Devlin 4-1. Do you copy, Titan 1? Titan 1, this is Devlin 4-1 on guard frequency. Please respond. Are we good to go with extraction? Stick to the plan. Get to the radio tower. Maybe we can salvage equipment there if we need it. How could Intel have been so wrong? This place is anything but abandoned. Something's not right. We should at least be able to hear the Titan 1 broadcasting. Search and rescue teams better be on their Let's go. The uniform's a little different from what I've seen, but this is Let's go.
What the fuck?
Quick, give me a hand with this cabinet. Open the door, then cover me. On me! All clear! Ranko, flank right! I'll go left! On me. Shit, it's locked. I'll hold this area while you find a way to open the door. Reloading. position here while you open the door. There's the radio tower. Let's contact Titan 1 and get out of this circle jerk. On me! Stay frosty. It's 86th. Go check out that guard post. Maybe there's another switch.
All right, we're Oscar Mike. Head back to my position.
Shit, more of those things. Grab that rifle. We gotta clear a path. Nice shooting. Let's move. Chopper! And it's not one of ours! Get down! Keep scanning for any more of those creatures. Let's go. Finally. Jesus, it's like an antique show in here. Titan 1, this is Devlin 4-1 Actual. Do you copy? Titan 1, this is Devlin 4-1 actual. We're primed for extraction.
All squadrons on alert.
Again with the Russians. Say again, this is Devlin 4-1. Yeah, they must be jamming our comms. It's all Russian all the time. Does anything work on this goddamn island?
Of course not. This place has been abandoned for nearly 50 years. At least, it was supposed to be.
Who the hell is this? Shit, these guys don't look friendly. I'm having a really bad day here.
Проверить по углам! Captain Renko. You are Captain Renko, are you not? Don't look so surprised. Your name's right on your uniform. America's charming penchant for individuality. Now, I have some questions for you.
Name, rank, and serial number. That's all you get from us, Ivan. Check your Geneva Convention handbook.
I did away with that little inconvenience years ago. See?
We are officers in the United States military. I want to talk to someone in our embassy.
I think you'll find that impossible for a number of reasons.
Our embassy, right now!
That's better. How is it you haven't aged a day in 50 years? There is only one explanation. The TMD, where is it?
Run, Renko. Head straight through the doorway. Just follow the open doors. Run! Run! running and look for the open doors. Move faster. Turn left. They're right behind you. Quickly, down the stairs.
Nathaniel Renko. My God, you're here. Just like Mir 12 said. You must have a lot of questions, but we don't have a lot of time. Quickly, this way.
Проверить по углам!
My name is Catherine. I belong to an organization known as Mir 12. Here, this should...
We are Mir 12. Our mission is to reveal the truth that's been hidden from the entire world. In the 1950s, a military research base was built on the island of Katorga 12. To this day, the government denies its existence. That is a lie. According to top-secret documents we've uncovered, the base was the site of research involving the mineral E99. The E99 research program was headed by two men. Dr. Viktor Barasov, a top researcher in the field of quantum physics. He didn't live to see the outcome of his work. Reports say he was killed in an unexplained laboratory accident. This man stepped in to lead the program after Barasov's death. He went on to lead Russia in a war for world domination. A war won using super-powered weaponry developed at Katorga 12. Today, we know him as Chancellor Nikolai Demichev, leader of the world government. The events surrounding Demichev's rise to power are still a mystery. Our organization is in possession of a journal that claims Demichev is a fraud. It raises many questions about Katorga 12. What happened there to put Chancellor Demichev in power? What could have caused so much destruction and taken so many lives? Evidence points to this structure on Katorga 12, the Singularity. What is the Singularity? The journal claims one man will lead us to the answers. His name is Captain Nathaniel Renko. It is our mission to locate Captain Renko and help him achieve his goal. We are Mir 12. We will reveal the truth.
One of the lead scientists on the Singularity project built a hidden vault. You must find it. Go through there. Here, two-way communicator with GPS. Now go!
careful. The radiation unleashed by the Singularity has mutated the people who used to live here. Keep your eyes open for them.
Either lost the monsters or they grew bored with us. We're safe for now. Pavel twisted his ankle and we fear it is broken. We'll rest here for tonight. As luck would have it, our little haven has a chess set and a station front. All the comforts of home.
vault you're searching for contains a device called the TMD. It was invented by Dr. Beresov, one of the scientists who worked here in the 50s. According to the Mir 12 journal, there's a hidden entrance in this building that leads to the vault. Find it. Signal's off the grid, so I'm guessing you found the vault. It contains the device Demichev killed your friend for, the TMD. the GPS. For all our sakes, I hope you got the TMD. You must use it to go back to 1955 and stop Demichev from killing Verisov. He is the only one who knows how to restore history to the way it's supposed to be. You should be coming upon a rip in time. They formed when the Singularity exploded, and the island is dotted with them.
Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Убираемся отсюда! Бегом, бегом, бегом! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Убейте его! Деньги, я прикрою! Помогите! Куда он делся? Кто-нибудь его видит? Стреляйте в него! Помогите! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Давай, хватай его! Убейте его! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Убираемся отсюда! Прикрывайте меня! Жмите меня! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Бегом, бегом, бегом!
This laboratory is under security lockdown. All personnel must This facility has been placed under Special Directive 6C. Vacate the premises now.
No, I won't let you. I don't recall asking your permission. Just think about it. Premier Beresov.
The DMD! How? You saved my life! You're wearing the DMD and an American uniform. Something must have gone terribly wrong. Follow me. I need my notes.
Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Стреляйте в него!
Dispose of them. I knew Demechev would be angry when we refused to work on the Singularity, but I never imagined he would resort to this. Let me get my notes. Damn it! It won't open. The TND manipulates the aging process of objects, making them, for lack of a better word, older or younger. Even a safe can decay over enough time. We're running out of time. Please, age the safe with the TND. Here, take this. It is a prototype E99 weapon. It can be unstable, but should help tip the odds in our favor.
Убираемся отсюда! Хватай его! Стреляйте в него! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Убейте его! Жми вперед! Кто-нибудь его видит? Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Прикрывайте меня! Жми вперед! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Убираемся отсюда! Стреляйте в него! Бегом, бегом, бегом! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Лёся! Убейте! Убейте его! Давай, хватай его! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Кто-нибудь его видит? Давай, двигай! Поднять голову! Прикрывайте меня! Жми! Помогите! Убираемся отсюда! Убейте! Убейте! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Давай, хватай его! Куда он идет? Кто-нибудь его видит? Бегом, бегом, бегом! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Стреляйте в него! Куда он делся? Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Убираемся! Давай, двигай! Прикрывайте меня! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Кто-нибудь его видит? Стреляйте в него! Давай его! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Убей! Жми вперед! Убираемся отсюда! Бегом, бегом! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Гранат! Куда он делся? Прикрывайте меня! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Жми вперед! Кто-нибудь его... Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Давай, хватай его! Стреляйте в него! Давай, двигай! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Убейте! Убейте его! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Ты иди, я прикрою! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Жми вперед! Убейте! Убейте его! Куда он делся? Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Давай, двигай! Убираемся отсюда! Давай, хватай его! Стреляйте в него! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Давай, двигай! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Убейте! Убейте его! Кто-нибудь его видит? Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Прикрывайте меня! Жми вперед! Куда он делся? Убейте! Убейте его!
Demonstrates the practical applications of my breakthroughs in controlling E99 temporal distortions. The deadlock is a device that upon activation freezes all time within a radius. The effect has a limited duration, and it can be disabled with the use of gravimetric energy. It can be reactivated simply by deploying it again. The time distortion field also makes a very useful shield. I am certain that within a year my research will provide us with weapons that far surpass anything the West has. Then we can begin our conquest to communist victory. For the Soviet Union!
Бегом, бегом, бегом! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Убираемся отсюда! Ты иди, я прикрою! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Стреляйте в него! Куда он? Кто-нибудь его видит? Убейте! Убейте его! Давай, двигай! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Куда он делся? Прикрывайте меня! Шми вперед! Убираемся отсюда! Убейте! Убейте его! Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Хватай его! Куда он делся? Бегом! 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 Помогите! Я не могу поднять голову! Стреляйте в него! Давай, хватай его!
Just a little further. This is where our paths must part. Do not worry about me. I will find safety in that tower. And rest assured, we will meet again. Use the TMD to activate that rift. It will take you back to your time.
I almost don't believe it. I have waited over 50 years to see you again, but to you it's been mere seconds, hasn't it? Remember the tower I told you I was going to? I've returned there. It seemed the most sensible place. Come quickly, we have much to discuss. And keep your eyes open. I sent a mutual friend to meet you. Captain, you will have to find an elevator that will take you to the upper floor of the administration building. All other ways are blocked. You must take the elevator to the upper floor. By now, you should see the courtyard you'll need to pass through. as planned. The first step was accomplished, and I have determined how to alter an item so that it is out of phase without dying. Unfortunately, locating the item once it was shifted became a major problem, but I created a chronolite to address that difficulty. In this test, an object is shifted into an alternate dimension, rendering it invisible. Now, with the aid of the chronolite, the object can be seen. It can also pull phased items back into our time. The chronolite is a huge step forward. Once it has been miniaturized, it will be an incredible benefit to my teleportation research. Praise the deeds of great Lenin and Stalin.
a bit, Renko. Damn it! Almost got it. It's open. Let's go, Renko.
Dr. Beresov, we made it inside the fence.
Yes. 1 moment.
The fence is off. Ready for the elevator.
It's on the way.
Dr. Beresov, the power is out. Renko, we have to hold them off until Beresov gets the power restored.
The generators are gearing up. Renko, use the TMD to renew the power junctions on the fence. That should buy us some time. Of course it works. I just fixed it. The elevator should almost be there.
Come on, Renko. Let's get to the tower. This way, Renko.
A nice bit of work down there, Renko.
My God, you haven't aged a day. Remarkable. You've undoubtedly figured out the timeline has been altered. Russia rules the world, and Demichev is the chancellor. Here, let me show you what happened to the world after you saved Demichev from the burning building. From the moment I invented the TMD, Demichev wanted it. He demanded I hand it over for him to use in his research.
When I refused, he had me and everyone else who wouldn't cooperate labeled as traitors. If it weren't for you, I would have been killed along with everyone else. Demichev was obsessed with the power and possibilities of the Singularity, but a few months after it came online, there was a terrible accident. The Singularity exploded, killing thousands instantly. But they were the lucky ones. Those who survived were left to a fate worse than death. The E99 radiation mutated every living thing on the island, including humans. The island was quarantined and abandoned, but not before E99 had been effectively mass-produced and implemented in everything from microwaves and vehicles to weapons more powerful than America's atomic bomb. On the heels of this success, Demichev was able to quickly rise through party ranks, preaching all the while that Russia had a technological advantage it must use quickly and ruthlessly. And Premier Khrushchev agreed. Russia launched a preemptive strike against the United States, devastating its entire east coast with a single E99 bomb. Simultaneous attacks were also launched across Europe. Germany, France, Great Britain, none could stand against the E99 weapons of the USSR's troops. Within 6 months, the entire world was under Khrushchev's control. But not for long. Demichev used his growing number of supporters to oust Khrushchev and install himself as Chancellor for life. So you see, the timeline has been